What if a scammer used AI to steal your voice and your money? In 2025, a chilling AI scam fooled thousands of parents, costing them millions in mere seconds. Imagine getting a call from your child begging for help, but it's not really them. Could this happen to you? Stay tuned to find out how to spot it and protect your family from the next cybercrime nightmare. Meet Sarah, a 35-year-old single mom living in a quiet Ohio suburb. She's tech-savvy, always cautious online, and fiercely protective of her two kids, 12-year-old Tommy and 8-year-old Lily. On a quiet Thursday evening, Sarah is tidying up the kitchen after dinner while her kids are out, Tommy at soccer practice and Lily at a friend's house for a play date. The house feels unusually still, and Sarah's mind is on her to-do list when her phone suddenly rings. It's a number she doesn't recognize, but the caller ID says it's Tommy. Or so she thinks. Sarah's heart skips a beat. Tommy should still be at soccer practice, which doesn't end for another 30 minutes. Why would he be calling? She answers, her voice trembling with concern. The voice on the line sounds exactly like her 12-year-old son Tommy begging for help. He's crying, his voice shaking with fear. He says he's been in an accident on his way home from practice. A car hit him and he's in the hospital. He needs $10,000 wired immediately to cover emergency medical bills. Sarah's heart races. She can hear the tremble in his voice, the urgency, the panic. But something feels off. Why isn't the coach calling? How did this happen? Sarah doesn't have time to think. She logs into her banking app, her hands shaking as she follows the instructions Tommy, or the voice she believes is Tommy, gives her. She transfers the $10,000 to the account provided, her mind racing with images of her son in pain. But just as she hits send, her phone rings again. This time it's Tommy's soccer coach. The coach's voice is calm but concerned. He's calling to ask if Sarah can pick Tommy up early. Practice ended a bit sooner than expected, and Tommy's waiting for her at the field. Sarah's stomach drops, her breath catching in her throat. If Tommy's safe at practice, who was on the phone just moments ago? She stammers, asking the coach if Tommy's okay. He confirms. Tommy's fine, laughing with his teammates, completely unaware of any accident. It hits Sarah like a tidal wave. It was a deepfake voice scam. A 2025 AI scam that's fooled thousands of parents just like her. Using voice samples scraped from social media, hackers cloned Tommy's voice to create a perfect deepfake. But how did the scammer know so much about Sarah's family? How did they time the call so perfectly? The hacker had been watching Sarah's family for weeks, scraping Tommy's voice from his TikTok videos where he'd posted clips of himself talking about his soccer games. Just 10 seconds of audio was enough to create a perfect deepfake. They studied Sarah's social media too, learning her routines, her kids' schedules, even her deepest fears as a single mom. They knew Tommy had soccer practice every Thursday from 5 to 6 p.m. because Sarah had posted about it on her Instagram story just hours before the call. The scammer timed the call perfectly, knowing Sarah would be alone and more likely to panic. Within minutes, Sarah's savings were gone, $10,000 stolen in a heartbeat. But the scammer wasn't done. They used the data they'd gathered to target Sarah's entire family, sending fake messages to her parents, pretending to be Sarah in need of emergency funds. Over the next week, the hacker drained her parents' accounts, totaling $25,000 in losses. Sarah felt helpless. Her family's financial security shattered in days. She couldn't sleep, haunted by the sound of Tommy's voice that wasn't really his. She blamed herself for not seeing the signs sooner. How could she have been so easily fooled? Her trust in technology, once a source of comfort, was now a source of terror. But Sarah wasn't alone. In 2025, deepfake voice scams have surged by 80%, targeting parents who are active on social media. Hackers are getting smarter, using AI to mimic voices with chilling accuracy. But there's hope. You can protect yourself. Here's how Sarah fought back and how you can too. If this story scared you, the Cybercrime Survival Blueprint 2025 shows you how to outsmart AI scams and IoT hacks and protect your family now. Link below. Know someone who'd fall for this scam? Share this video. It could save them. Let's dive into how to protect yourself from deepfake voice scams. First, let's break down how these deepfake voice scams work. Hackers start by gathering voice samples from social media platforms like TikTok, Instagram, or even YouTube, anywhere your child might have posted a video. They only need a few seconds of audio to create a deepfake voice that sounds exactly like them. Then they use advanced AI software to mimic the voice, adding realistic emotions like fear, urgency, or even crying to make the scam more convincing. But it's not just the voice. They'll study your online presence to learn everything about you. They'll dig through your social media to find your routines, your family's names, even your deepest fears. In Sarah's case, the scammer knew Tommy was at soccer practice because she'd posted about it on her Instagram story just hours before the call. They used that information to time the scam perfectly, knowing Sarah would be alone and more likely to panic. This is why you need to be careful about what you share online. Your posts could be a goldmine for scammers. A single photo, a short video, or even a status update can give hackers the tools they need to target you. But the scariest part? They often strike when you're most vulnerable, like when your child is at school or practice and you're not with them. They'll call, pretending to be your child in distress, using the deepfake voice to trick you into sending money immediately. Now let's talk about how to spot these deepfake voice scams before it's too late. Tip 1. Always verify the caller. Ask personal questions only your loved one would know, like a family nickname, a recent event, or a favorite memory. If they can't answer, hang up immediately. Tip 2. Listen for robotic tones or unnatural pauses in the voice. Deepfakes often have slight glitches like a robotic undertone or a pause that feels off. Tip 3. Use call verification apps to detect spoofed numbers. Apps like Truecaller or Haya can flag suspicious calls before you even pick up, giving you a heads up that something might be wrong. Tip 4. Never send money without confirming the situation in person or via a trusted channel, like calling your child's school coach or a family member directly. Tip 5. Educate your family about deepfake scams. Make sure everyone knows the risks and how to respond so they're prepared if they get a suspicious call. And here's a bonus tip. Limit what you share on social media. Avoid posting real-time updates about your kids' schedules, like when they're at practice or school, because scammers can use that information to target you. Instead, share those moments privately with close family and friends through secure channels like WhatsApp or text messages. Sarah recovered by educating herself on AI scams, and she's now helping other parents stay safe. She rebuilt her family's trust in technology by taking control, learning how to spot scams, and teaching her kids to be cautious online. You can do the same. Don't let hackers win. Subscribe for more tech crime stories and safety tips every week. Don't wait until it's too late. Get the Cybercrime Survival Blueprint 2025 to outsmart AI scams and IoT hacks and protect your family now. Link in description. Next, we'll reveal how deepfake fraud turned deadly in a 2025 hospital ransom case. Hit that subscribe button and bell icon so you don't miss it.